Hello, welcome to Stat 111 online for the first summer session, section OL2. This is just a short video to welcome you to the course and to show you how to navigate in Blackboard and Wiley+. Wiley+ is our online learning portal that is linked with our textbook. I want to mention that our textbook is called Unlocking the Power of Data by Lock, and Lock, a whole family of Locks, who are statisticians and wrote this book. You do not need to get a hard copy of the book unless you want one, because the book is available electronically as part of the online homework portal, and I'm going to show you how to access that as we go through this video. So first of all, when you log into Blackboard and come into the course, you should come to the home page where you'll see announcements. These announcements are ways that I can communicate information to you about the course. Anytime that I send an announcement, I will also send it as an email, so you should receive it in your email as well. So check your email regularly. The next place you should go after you come in is to the Start Here folder. Here is the link to our video, Navigating the Blackboard site. There's also some welcome information telling you what to expect. Talks about how to get access to Wiley+. The way you do that is by coming over here on the left and clicking on this Wiley+ link. And the first time you do that, it will take you into a screen that will ask you either to enter an access code that you've bought elsewhere, or give you an opportunity to buy an access code to the Wiley+ online learning portal, or you can ask for free temporary access, which is good for, I don't remember if it's 10 or 14 days, but in any case, if you're not sure that you're ready to commit to the course, or if you are ready to commit to the course but you need a little bit more time before you pay for the portal, then you can use that option. Once you have access to Wiley+, you should go to the Wiley+ browser check, which you can click here to get a link to. And although it's asking you for a login, you don't actually have to log in. It is doing the checks already. You can see I failed the browser check and I failed the pop-ups check. And so it gives me advice down below about how to deal with those things. So make sure that you're past the browser check, because if you don't, some of the Wiley+ material may not display properly. So let me get back out of here. Other things here, besides information about the browser check, are just some tips to be successful in the course. And there's a link to the online learning and technical support frequently asked questions that are maintained by the continuing education group here at UVM. Once you finish reading through that material, you should read the syllabus, which you can link here, and also the course schedule. I want to draw your attention to a couple of things on the course schedule. And those are the midterm and the final exam. The midterm exam will be on Thursday, June 4th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. You can take it proctored on campus or proctored online using a proctoring service called ProctorU, but it will need to be done on that day, so make sure you clear your schedule for that day. You can see more information about using the online proctoring service in the syllabus. Also, at the end of the semester on Thursday, June 25th, we will have a proctored final exam, which again will be given on campus, or for people who can't come to campus, you can take it online using the ProctorU service for that as well. So you'll need to make sure that June 4th and June 25th are both clear for you. Next tab you'll see gives you information about me, Karen Benway. I'm your instructor. I have my office in 105 Mansfield House, although I'm not there very often in the summer. And office hours, which I'll hold by appointment, either using Google Hangouts, or if you're local, I could hold them at my office. If you have questions about the course material, the first place to go for help is to the help discussion board. And you can see that here on the left. But the help discussion board is a place where you can ask questions about the course material, and it gives you an opportunity to get help right away, possibly, if someone else has already asked a similar question, to get feedback from your peers that might help you before I get to it, or to have me answer your question, which I will do within 24 hours. To post in the help discussion board, you click on the help discussion board, and then click on the module name. And then once you're in the module name, you create a thread and give it a name that's meaningful. In this case, we're doing introductions this week, so I will put, hi, I'm Karen Benway. Let me introduce myself. And I'll fill that in some more later. And click submit, and you can post your question. You can also attach files or pictures if you need to in the discussion board. If you find that you need any help doing any of those things, let me know and I'll try to help you out. See the policy regarding work submitted after the due date. There's also a place to look at your grades. And then here in the course materials folder, this is where you'll see the modules that we're working on. Now, module 1 is just a very short module where we introduce you to the course and to each other. That module will need to be complete by Tuesday, May 19th at 11:59 p.m. You can see in here just what needs to be done. You're going to read or watch all the materials in the Start Here folder, introduce yourself in the Introductions forum, just like I did. Click on the Problem Solving Group link down here, that's your discussion group link. I'll show you that in a second. And you're going to post something to introduce yourself, including a file attachment so that you know how to do that. And then you're going to register for Wiley Plus and complete assignment 0. So let's take a look at how we can get to the group discussion board. Now, each week you're going to have a set of questions that need to be solved using your group discussion group. And down here under My Groups, you'll see down here the group discussion. And there's a group discussion board. If I want to post to the group discussion board, here's something I already posted here. I'll create another thread. And I'm going to attach a file. Karen, attaching file. I'm just going to pick out some file. And I've created a post. If I want to open it up, someone could open it up and look at it. Okay, so that's how you use the group discussion board. Your group also has a file exchange if you wanted to share any files with each other. To do so, you just click Add File and then select the file that you want to share. And if you want to email your group discussion board, members of your discussion board group, you can just click on Send Email. It'll allow you to select all or some of the group members and then email them. I'm going to cancel so that I don't send everybody crazy email. The second module, which will start on Wednesday this week, covers chapters 1 and 2, and this tells you sort of what we'll need to be doing in that module. If we go into Wiley Plus, you can see we have a list of things here. We have assignments, we have Read, Study, and Plus, we have some training, we have our Wiley Plus gradebook. So I'm going to start with assignments. You can see all the assignments that we have that have been assigned to us. For each section, you're going to have reading and videos. You click into it. If I click on this left-hand side, I can see, okay, here's the opener for chapter 1. Gives us the outline. And then here's section 1.1. So I can read this. And this is all of the material in the textbook. I want to point out that every time there's an example, not only do they have a text walk through the answer, but they also have a video that you can use to have them walk through the solution. Now, in addition to those, at the end of each section, you will find that there are a list of section learning goals here. Recognize the data set consists of cases and variables, and each of these learning goals has a video tutorial, which is a quick walkthrough. So those are available for each learning goal. They're very short and to the point, and it gives you a way to just sort of review the highlights of each section. Now, once you're finished with that reading assignment, you may want to go through and start your homework assignment. And I'm not sure why I'm not seeing the homework assignment that goes with section, oh, here we go with 1.1. They're in a funny order. But gives you some information about the assignment. You're going to have 2 attempts. For the second attempt, if you get it wrong on the first attempt, but get it correct on the second attempt, you get 80% of the points for that attempt. And then you just click through them. So here's the first question. I can choose an answer and then submit it. So let's go back to Blackboard for a minute. So those are the assignments. Oh, one other thing I wanted to show you in the textbook. Let me go back to the assignments. So another thing that I wanted to show you at the end of each chapter, each section, there are a whole bunch of questions here, exercises. And for the odd-numbered questions, it actually gives you the answer and then a workthrough of the solution. So these are a great opportunity to practice if you're having trouble with material, or to try some of the problems before you go in and actually start working in Wiley Plus, to make sure that if you're not quite sure what you're doing, that you don't end up not being able to answer the questions correctly and losing points on your homework. Okay, back out of Blackboard. The other thing I really wanted to show you in here was the Wiley Plus Read, Study, and Practice section. This, I can choose any section of any chapter of the book. I'll start with chapter 1 here. Can select a section, and it gives me all of the materials that go with it. So even if I hadn't assigned the reading, you could have found it here in the reading content. It also gives you the video solutions to all of the examples and the video tutorials for all the learning goals. And it gives you some practice exercises that you can work on, which are not assigned, but they're just extra practice. So that's another good way to get more practice if you need it. You can see it has all these things for all of the different parts of the textbook. Back up from Blackboard. Let's see, other things that we need to know in Wiley Plus. I think for the most part, those are the sections you really need to use. If you find that you have any questions about how to work in Wiley Plus, just let me know and I'll try to help you out in the best way that I can. I think that basically brings us to the end of our introduction here. Hopefully you have had a good chance to get to know how to work on our website, and that you'll really enjoy the course. Thanks. Have a good day.